Choosing the Aqua Hot heating system was a smart decision. It trumps conventional heating in a number of ways. One, it heats your motorhome evenly. It supplies hot water on demand. It's very efficient. It adds thousands of dollars to the value of your motorhome as well. Hi, I'm Steve Duval from Thor Motor Coach. I want to show you how the Aqua Hot system works and how it does it simply with water. The Aqua Hot is a hydronic heating system. So without getting too technical or boring you to tears, a hydronic heating system transfers heat as liquid loops around a closed system of pipes wrapped around a boiler. This really is your furnace and your hot water heater. By using the diesel fuel in your tank, you can have heat and continuous hot water in about 20 minutes. You can use electricity when you are plugged into shore power, but it's not as efficient. All right, let's get this Aqua Hot rolling. In your control panel on the label Aqua Hot, you have two options. You have your diesel burner. This is going to be your most efficient. Go ahead and turn that on. You also have an electric option. You can turn that on as well when you are hooked up to shore power. So you flip the diesel burner and electric heating element switches to on. Now what? Well, the boiler tank heats the antifreeze and water solution to 190 degrees. Yeah, that's hot. So let's say you're calling for heat in one of your zones. The heated antifreeze mixture works its way through the Aqua Hot system, transferring heat to the living space through heat exchangers, which are situated in the places where you want it warm. So how cozy is that? Now let's say you're ready to do dishes or take a shower. The Aqua Hot system also takes fresh water from your tank or fill connection. While the boiler is heating the solution to warm your coach, it's also heating water. The water continuously flows through system heating loops, waiting for you to use it. The Aqua Hot also heats your basement. Now, a couple of things to take note of. First, you have two thermostats. The one in the back, this controls the temperature of your holding tanks. Important to note, you want to keep this set at least 41 degrees. The thermostat up front, set whatever your heart desires. It will keep your basement nice and cozy, so when you go out late at night, no more frosty jammies. All the components are located in this space-saving box. This is your fuel filter for the diesel fuel. Here you have your main control panel. This is your overflow chamber for the glycol mix. Up top and in the back, these are your diesel fuel inlet and outlet ports. Here are your zone 1 and 2 inlets. This is your 12 volt DC line. This is your 120 volt wiring. In the middle, this is your expansion tank connection and air release valve. These tubes are the zone 1 and 2 inlet ports. On the end, you'll find the cold water inlet and hot water outlet. To keep your Aqua Hot running smooth, once a month you should check the antifreeze and water solution. Now the best time to check is right after that diesel burner turns off. This way you're checking at maximum operating temp. So if you need to add solution, simple. Open your air release valve and hold it down until all the air is out. Then you fill your tank to the hot level. A tune-up once a year is also a good idea, and you should have the fuel filter and fuel nozzle replaced. Say your Aqua Hot is keeping the cold side hot and the hot side cold, you may need to do some simple troubleshooting. First, check your fuel gauge. If you are at or under a quarter of a tank, the Aqua Hot will not fire up. Also, check that glycol mix. If it's low, add some. You also need to make sure the access cover is in place. Open the Aqua Hot bay and take a look at the control panel for any red lights. If the low tank cutoff level is red, the 120 volt AC electric heating element and or the diesel burner have automatically shut down due to a low solution level inside the Aqua Hot's boiler tank. This is fixed simply by filling the tank. If the low battery voltage fault indicator light is red, the 12 volt DC voltage level is too low to run the system. You need to manually reset this after the voltage is restored to the 12 volt DC battery system. To reset, turn off the diesel burner switch on the panel for 1 minute, then turn it back on. Then on the system panel, press the reset button. If the overload fault indicator light is red, that means there is an electrical short in the main 12 volt DC power supply circuitry, or possibly high electrical 12 volt DC power loads and a high surface temperature of the electronic controller. The Aqua Hot will automatically restart once the short is fixed or the temp of the controller comes down. If any of the 5 heating zone status indicator lights are red, that also means there's an electrical short. Same goes for the pumps number 1, 2, and 3 lights. If any of these are red, that means there's a short. If the electric heating element status indicator light is red, this means there's a short in the electric heating element's 12 volt DC. If any of the lights indicating an electrical short are still lit after the system has been running normally, it is a good bet the system will need to be looked at by a trained Aqua Hot service professional. If you cannot fix the problem or you simply do not feel comfortable troubleshooting, please contact your Thor Motor Coach dealer.